So I came across this video, Treasurer mocking Indian and Hindu culture isn't funny. Right, now this video is alright, but what's fun is the comment section. Now it all starts here by Mr. Dilip Save. Thank you, Mr. Julian Hill, MP, for speaking up for the Hindu community. The learned treasurer comments on Hindus are poor in taste and certainly does not benefit his public. As a Jew, he failed to take notice of the fact that India, the land of Hindus, was only the place in the world where Jews were not persecuted, but welcomed with open arms. Thank you. Now, here as you can see, there are 178 replies. So let's check this. This thread alone is the most fun thread ever. So then it starts here by Mr. Harman Buttar. India is not a land of Hindus, it is the land of many different people, including Muslims, Sikhs, Jain, Buddhists, Christians, etc. It just happened to have a majority of Hindu majority that is trying project the view that India is equal to Hindu, which is inaccurate. If that were the case, perhaps it's time for some other religions in India to make it their own home, which makes sense. Next, then this all is it's all fine, right? So now this guy, he commented something, and this guy apparently deleted it, where he says keep deleting my comment, truth will always triumph or whatever. And this guy says he didn't delete. Then India is equal to Hindu, period. Lol, read the Constitution of India. Okay, let's read the Constitution of India. We, the people of India, have solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure all its citizens. Right? Makes sense. People like you are the reason that Sikhs want Khalistan, Kashmiris want independence, and West Bengal want Mamta instead of the BJP. Then, this all is pretty boring, it's not fun. Here. Then it starts with Mr. Ujjwal Kumar. India is a Hindu country because it is 80% Hindu. India will never be partitioned, and anybody who dares to do so will be taken care of. We have given up pseudo tolerance. And by the way, Sikhs are Hindus too. They are probably more Hindu than Hindu themselves. Makes sense, I guess. Then Chelsea for Life. Chelsea for Life is the star of this comment section. India is not only for Hindus and is a land of many religions from a Hindu, which makes sense. It's not only for Hindus, it's for other religions as well. And this guy is a Hindu apparently. So then this guy, Prasad Chincholkar, said, "Oh right, you could have easily written a frightened Hindu, couldn't you? Hide behind anonymity. I have, as you may please read my earlier post, written that India is a land of Hindus. What's wrong about it? While the words religions has snared the rest of the world between themselves, we, nay, the unbanished Hindus, have India." And then some other garbage, which I'm not going to read. So then he said, "Yes, I agree that other religions should allow the others to practice freely, but all gods are gods under Hinduism, whether that be Allah or Krishna. So it doesn't make a difference if we are called Muslims by your logic." So then this guy got offended. Let people allow to think what they want to think and call themselves whatever they want to be called. India is a secular country. We already saw that from the constitution, where it mentions that we have solemnly resolved to constitute into a sovereign, socialist and secular democratic. So that is fine. Here, then this guy says India is a secular country with Hindu majority population. It is not a Hindu state. Don't disobey the constitution. Just to further your arguments on a YouTube thread, which also makes sense. Now this guy is taking the Chelsea for Life side and says, "Bro, don't bother with this guy. His mind is made up without any information. He resorts to personal attacks when he starts losing the argument." Completely agree, bro. We welcomed everyone, but doing this for Muslims was our biggest fault. Apparently, that is the biggest fault. Okay, here. This one is one of the best comments. "Tell me, what did Moses and his chosen people did to the neighboring tribes that Hitler and his master's race didn't do? The Germans don't glorify Hitler, but every synagogue glorifies warlord Moses." Nice. Yeah, so then it goes on for some more time, and then they're just fighting with each other. There are like so many replies. There are like more than 100, and I'm not going to read that. So yeah, that was it. Bye.